So here's the schematic of this brushless pump. I'm using 3 traces or 3 scope patterns. I have trace 1 on phase A, trace 2 on phase B, and trace 3 on phase 3. And I have ground either on the ground at the pump or ground body ground. I do it at the pump because I want to see if the pump is having a good ground. You can see I set my scope up for 20 volts, 100 milliseconds. Then I meter, minimize it, and then I bring it to my scanner side. So the way I did this, once I go into my scanner, I bring my scope up, and then I just simply split screen it. So I have my scanner on one side and my scope on the other. Then I go into reductant system malfunction service bay test. Once we go into the bay test, you just press your continue button. Sometimes this does take 20 minutes to clean up the system, and then sometimes it goes a little faster. The one thing we have to know is the coolant sensor must be above 160 degrees. Once you hit your start, you're going to go into and see that it's in process. Once it starts going in the process, your pump is going to start coming on just like what you see here. So now we know that the pump is working and we have different phases through the pump. I am going to change my milliseconds to 5 milliseconds, and I changed my voltage from 20 to 50 because I wanted to get more of the pattern. So here's the pattern at 50 volts and 5. So look at this schematic to see when the pump is on and the pump is off. So you can see the hertz is the pump's on, and you have no hertz, the pump is off. So when I pause my pattern and then I move it to zoom for times 32 to bring up the pattern. Yellow is phase A, green is phase B, and blue is phase C. Now you can see as the yellow phase turns on where you have the pulse width, you can see that the green phase is turning off. Now when the green phase turns on, you can see the blue phase, phase C, is turning off. Now as long as the pump is running, you're going to see this continually go this way as the pump is going to turn. So back in the day, we used to have a fuel pump regulator with a vacuum hose going to it, and this would adjust the pressure. Today's world, we're using these 3 phases and changing the frequency going to the phases to adjust the RPMs going into the pump to adjust the pressure coming out of the pump. So the computer can command pretty much to the T on the pressure going to the fuel injectors or the injector. This pattern is just A, B, and C phases stuck together, and you can kind of see what the pattern looks like. So this may help you down the road if you need to know what a good pattern is. I want to thank you for watching this YouTube. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and hit the bell for notification. Thanks.